Hello everyone and welcome back to Noob or Not, my ongoing video series where I play the heroes of Overwatch and ask you to let me know in the comments below if I'm being a noob or not. If I'm doing something smart, let me know, but if I'm doing something stupid, I really want you to let me know because I want to improve. Now, as I did when Symmetra 1.0 became Symmetra 2.0, I'm showing you the very last footage of my Symmetra 2.0 action. I have already set up the car wash around the main door that they will be coming out of most times because not everybody comes out the right-hand door, which I suspect you should do because you have a little more cover. You can get in position behind the buildings, all that other good stuff, especially if an offensive team, or the defensive team I should say, is playing especially aggressive as we appear to be. I've heard that I've lost a lot of my Symmetra turrets, so I'm going to set up a few more. I saw that R76 was still poking at him from the side. They haven't turned around to take care of him yet. I don't understand why not. But no one's going to the other door, as my teammate tells me, so we continue to keep pressing them at the front door as they continue to trickle out. At some point, you got to regroup and spawn, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like they might have done that just a little bit. So they got a Doomfist up on top. Oh, is that a Reinhardt comes out? No problem. We're just wrecking them. That's all. My little Symmetra turret's covering things up. There's a Widowmaker, so I want to kind of protect my Ana a little bit. But I just put out my shield, so I don't have one. So let's put some more turrets up. They've started destroying the turrets around the door. I'm going to prep for when they actually do kind of come around the corner a little bit. One would think they're pushing it a little bit by now. My team's all regrouped back up to what I would call the main choke. Kind of holding them as they go underneath that little bridged area is probably the easiest place for me. Sometimes around the corner. I'm trying to hold back because I don't want to be right up on the front line. As you can see, the little soap bubble that gets dispensed is still super slow in version 2.0. That's one of the things I really like about version 3.0 is that you can actually shoot it with a little bit of aim guidance and, you know, treat it like a projectile instead of a slowly floating bubble. You know, I guess it was a projectile before also, but for those of you who played Symmetra, I think you know what I'm talking about. Alright, I set up my teleporter way back here. I probably could have put it a little bit further back to make it a little safer, but that's pretty safe. Not too many people go looking for it there. Look at me trying to line up the headshot with my big bubble. Oh, it's on her feet, but she moved. Now, if that was the version 3.0, I really like it, and I like the fact that you can kind of, if you click it real fast on the right click, you can shoot out a whole bunch of little mini marbles. Boo, 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 little mini bubbles of Symmetra. Let me put a couple over here just in case they try to flank us around through the left side. There still should be some through the inside. There's one there. Alright, it looks like they destroyed a few mothers, so maybe, there you go. So that's 6 of them now. So now the Mega Health Pack is defended, and the left flank is defended, right? And I am going over here up onto the high ground to make sure, that was just me double checking, make sure nobody came around the corner. I don't know why I thought my shield was going to help anything, but maybe it was going to help whatever other bullets, or maybe they, oh, Bastion trying to sneak in on the right. Bastion trying to sneak in on the right, but we give the call and Diva's on him. Good job, Diva. Shield right down the middle for Ferris. She's sleeping. You should wait until the final seconds of sleep because there's that animation, that uninterruptible animation when they wake up. So whenever Anna's yelling at you to wait, that's why. It's a long, long pause anyway. You get, what is it? Feels like 6-7 seconds to me, but I don't know. I'd have to double check. We're just wrecking them here at this point. They're not really regrouping. They finally got together a pretty decent team to counter us. But to date, nothing. I haven't even used my ultimate yet. I haven't needed to. Oh yeah, I have, because it's the teleporter. I set up the teleporter and it's still sitting there. I don't know if anybody's really... Man, that's a nice bomb, Diva, right over the top.
Did.
Shoot it in there, take care of that Hanzo. Again, they're having a hard time deciding how they're going to come after us. Wow, this is the first time I think I've seen 76 fall back this far. I wonder if he was ripping them up on the side there that whole time. They keep trying to come through this hallway. Oh, that felt... That's just a rough break on your part there, Reinfeld. The Red Reinfeld probably wanted to drop down off of the top stair and hammer down, but it looks like he hammered down on the stairs still. That's problematic. I've done that before. I've tried to jump off, like off the top statue of Eichenwald, and do the ultimate hammer down, except, you know, he just says hammer down, and then he floats in the air until he actually hits the ground. I've been knocked up in the air a couple times with Junkrat tires when playing Reinhardt. People are surprised when the hammer finally comes. Ooh, Farah's here. Oh my gosh, it's a big fight. Hanzo sees me. Fortunately for me, I still have the lock-on guidance. Nope, we push him back. Man, oh man, we just keep pushing him back. Now it's just Diva and this Hanzo back here. He's gone. No, it wasn't even Hanzo. It was Mercy. I get the beat on Mercy. That's it for you, Mercy. Almost there. Now we got you. All right. So now we're just cleaning up a shield out to stop any of that. Let's go ahead and get this Brigitte done. Now there's a Zarya and a Diva. Reinhardt's rushing to Zarya. There's a whole bunch of DPS on me, so I back out of there and run for the Mega. Didn't check my left side, but, you know, none of my turrets have broke. Nobody's come in behind us yet. We're still holding the main choke as best we can. They need to get to the payload and fight us. So one way or the other, if we're hanging out by the payload, that makes it easier for them to come to us and fight us. But if we're holding this choke and the payload's behind the choke, then they have to get through us to get to the payload kind of thing. Or they could try to flank us. You know, the right flank is extremely difficult based on their group composition. The left flank is going to be somewhat difficult based on my Symmetra turrets being there and the rest of the team rotating so well. We're on voice comm, so it's very easy for us to rotate into a better position. As you can see, I'm continuously trying to give myself a slightly better advantage. Now I've got the teleporter back up behind the water tower, so if they come out, they should be able to come out and start fighting right away instead of coming through the little choke door. Now I put it back there before because the fight was so far forward that felt like a safe place for them to come out of. Basically a shortcut from spawn. But here now, oh, victory. Here now I put it up on the point just in case we had to brawl, and we did not. Like to thank the usual suspects and the blueberries, if any. Falcadar, Pacado, Sound New, DS9 Protector, and Blitzcrag. Sound New, thank you very much for playing Diva. My Diva Sensei, I try to learn from her. Don't always learn very much. Well, I do, but then I forget it because I'm a noob. Alright, Brigida's smacking you around, but not really hitting you.
Shooting.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It worked out alright. We held them. I think that was more a result of us being well coordinated and communicating and knowing maps, and them being a group of 4+2 that didn't know what was up. But it happens. My friends, I hope you found it entertaining or perhaps educational to watch this, and if you did, by all means, give me a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please do consider subscribing for more like this coming real soon. Can't wait that long. YouTube has hand-selected a video for you on the left, and I have put together my playlist of all noob or not moments and top 15 lists on the bottom left. Until next time, bye-bye!